Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tim from OnlineTeacherDude.com, helping you build an online teaching business for yourself. And as you can see, today is a beautiful sunny day in Malaysia, and I hope that it is either sunny where you are or you are having a great day, whatever you are doing. Welcome back to this channel if you are a returning subscriber. If you are new here and just finding my videos, if you like this content and get value from it, the best thing you could do to help me out is to subscribe, like this video, and ding that bell for notifications so you get notified when I create new content. So this video is all about the 10 online ESL teaching mistakes to avoid. These are all mistakes that either I have made or I have seen made multiple times with new online teachers and of course with experienced online teachers. And so I want to share these with you so that you can avoid the pitfalls. So let's get into it. All right, number one is only applying to one company and relying on that company as your sole source of online teaching income. The game has changed in the last few years, and it is important as you're starting out, certainly apply to one, but make sure that you are applying to others as well to diversify your income, increase your schedule, and get more classes, because more classes means more students, which means more money and more income for you. So you definitely want to be diversifying your income and adding multiple online companies to your toolbox or your back pocket, whatever you want to call it. If you are wanting to find an online company, I have created a resource called How to Find the Best Online ESL Company. I have been adding to it lately and giving you lots of tips and tricks and resources in there. So download that on my website. It is a free guide you can download and hopefully it will be helpful to you. Okay, number two is trying to do it all alone. I know when I started, this was a mistake I made. I thought, I don't need to get into these Facebook groups or into these forums and connect with all these teachers. I am good, I can do this on my own, but let me tell you, that is a mistake. There is so much that can be said about connecting with other online teachers, learning from them, growing with them, creating friendships with them. Find your tribe, find your people, and connect with people online. It can be so rewarding, and it has been such a valuable part of my online teaching experience. Number three is one that is kind of near and dear to my heart as well, because I have done this so many times. I've joined Facebook groups that are negative and toxic. Don't do what I've done. If you sense that a Facebook group is not going to serve you, it's not going to build you up and encourage you and give you helpful resources and support, get out of there. There's lots of supportive Facebook groups out there for you to join. Just make sure that you resonate with the group, that you connect, and that it is supportive and positive. There is so much toxicity out there online, so avoid that in Facebook groups. It can really suck you in. I mean, really suck you in and bring out the worst in you. So don't join negative Facebook groups. Number four is one that I have definitely done and I need to fix it, and that is making a mediocre profile video. A lot of online teachers, when they're starting, want to just kind of slap a video up onto their profile, whatever company you're working for, and then leave it there. And then they wonder why 3 months down the road their bookings have tapered off. It's because it's a competitive industry. There's lots of teachers out there producing really great profile videos, and if yours is kind of mediocre, it's not going to catch the attention of parents. Now, I've been fortunate that it has never been an issue, but I am certainly not proud of my profile video, and I actually recently interviewed teacher Michael. If you want to check that video out, I will link it up here, where we talk about how to create a stellar profile video that's memorable by parents and that converts into booked and regular students for your schedule. So don't make a mediocre video unless you have to get something up, but then make sure you go back, revisit it. Boy, I can't talk today. Revisit it and edit it and change it and make it even better. Number five, don't spend lots of money. I see this happening so often. Teachers go out and get sucked into the world of Target and the dollar store, and they spend more money than they need to set up their classroom, more money than they need to get props, and they haven't even been hired yet, let alone have they even been booked with students. So you can get away with a very basic classroom setup by finding things around your house, printing things from the internet, and possibly going out to spend a few dollars on a couple of things, but do not spend a lot of money before you are making money, and know that you don't need to put a lot of money up front into your online teaching classroom. Number 6 is don't dwell on negative feedback. When we work for these companies, you are undoubtedly going to get negative feedback from parents. Look at mine. And when you do, it can be really discouraging, it can be disheartening, it can really bring you down. But I want to encourage you that we are not here to please everybody. And guess what? We simply can't. Do the best job you can. Take criticism constructively, look at the feedback and decide if it has any warrant or any ounce of truth to it. Reflect on it, improve, change, whatever you need to do, but then move on. It is not worth your time, your emotions, and your energy getting sucked into feeling upset about negative parent feedback. It will happen, it does happen, and it's okay. It's not going to damage your online teaching career. Move on and keep giving those great classes to the students that love taking classes from you. And going along with that, number 7 is don't compare yourself to others. It is really easy to look at Teacher Sally showing off her $5,000 paycheck on Instagram every month and really feel that like you're not worthy or you're not capable because you're not making that kind of money. Don't compare your journey to someone else. Your journey is yours and yours alone. And it is not worth your time to sit side by side with another teacher and compare. Everyone's journey is different and everyone has different results. Focus on your goals and why you got into this job and what you can get out of it and what you can put into it, and do your very best. I would suggest setting monthly goals if you want to for financial goals, and slowly increase them as you meet them each month. I promise you, you will be so much better off if you keep your eyes on your own prize and not someone else's. Online teaching is a great job, and this brings me to number 8, which is don't burn out too quickly. This is a personal one to me because it's happened several times and I've had to take extended breaks from teaching because I just was burning the candle at both ends. I needed to take a break. And so I encourage you to be aware of your body, be aware of your mind, be aware of yourself, and take breaks when you need to. It's really easy to get sucked into opening more classes because in this job, the more classes we open, the more we teach, the more money we make. It's really like our own schedule, which is awesome, but also can be something that causes us to work too much. So be careful, be good to yourself, and just be aware of how you're feeling and how you're doing. Number 9 is very similar to my first one where I talked about not just working for one company, but in this I want to encourage you to not depend on a company for stability. So often this happens, and then something happens with the company or somebody's bookings and they're left with no income. This is why I'm a big proponent of diversifying your income, and if you're interested in checking out a video that I recently did about my income from last year and ways that I've diversified my online teaching business, you can check that out. But there are lots of ways of creating other income in your life from home that isn't just tied to working 25-minute classes with a particular company. Maybe you have a service to provide other teachers. Maybe you want to coach teachers. Maybe you want to recruit teachers. Maybe you want to sell a product or a helpful resource to teachers. Think creatively, think outside the box, and again, one thing I've learned, especially in the last couple of years, is I should not be building my house on someone else's property and depending on their stability for my own stability. So get out there and make something work for yourself. And number 10 is don't let self-doubt limit your beliefs. I'm speaking to myself right now. Hear me again, I'm speaking to myself. But it is so easy for self-doubt to creep in, for those negative thoughts. You know, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not capable enough, to creep into our minds and to tell us that we're not able to do something that we want to do. Try not to let those, limiting beliefs limit you from reaching and achieving your full potential. You are capable of doing amazing things. You are capable of doing hard things. You are capable of doing difficult things. So there you have it, folks. 10 online ESL teaching mistakes that I have made, seen others make, and don't want you to make. 10 online teaching mistakes to avoid. And if you have done these, let me know in the comments. If you've got other pitfalls for folks to avoid, we would love to hear about them in the comments. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram at OnlineTeacherDude, and I would love to connect with you. You can send me a DM over there, or you can find my email address in the description of this video, as well as the companies that I recruit for, my freebies that you can download, the equipment that I use, and some of the Facebook groups that I manage on Facebook for online teachers. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.